Hey everybody, Max Monty 1516 here, back again, and today this is a very special video. So recently, if you guys saw a community post I made, or if you saw this on my Twitter, I recently went on vacation. It's definitely in the title, but I went to Strasburg, Pennsylvania, and there's something pretty special there actually, and you might have heard of it. It's the Strasburg Railroad. Now, for almost over a year, me and a few of my other friends in the community had been planning to go there and just meet up for a day. And, well, we finally did it. So, in total, there were 5 of us, and I met up with 4 of my closest friends from online. So, I met up with Renee's Productions, Coldifel1, Thomas Rainbow Fan, and the Train Club. And yeah, it was super great. We had a ton of fun together. And yeah, it was one of the best days of my life, honestly. And I'm really looking forward to do this again. So, just a huge shout out to all of them. And again, thanks for making that day so awesome. So now on to the part you guys actually came here to watch. And what's a Day Out with Thomas event without a Day Out with Thomas model? So as you can see here, this is the 2022 Day Out with Thomas model, and I think it is stunning. Yeah, I really like the colors on this item especially. It's just really pops, in my opinion. I really like it a lot. And yeah, so that is the 2022 Day Out with Thomas model. If you're wondering why there are 4 in the thumbnail, well, I bought some for friends. One of them's already with a friend of mine, but these 2 just have yet to get to the people they're meant to go to. So yeah, now I can show you the boxes here. So as you can see, I think it's pretty cool that they have different wheel colors, basically. A lot of the models, they're just kind of randomized, as you can see, just like that. I think that's pretty neat. And yeah, so that is the Day Out with Thomas for this year. And yeah, again, not too much to say here. I don't want to spoil too much, because I am planning on doing a big video of every single Day Out with Thomas item reviewed from 2006 to 2022. Whenever I can get those last few models I'm missing, I will be doing that video. Just, I'm missing a couple yet. I'm missing a couple here, so can't do that video yet. But anyway, that is Thomas, and I think he's overall really nice. Something else I've already covered in a recent video of mine was the paint truck. So yeah, I actually got the troublesome truck and paint from this new wooden railway range on the trip as well. I just went to the closest Barnes & Noble to Strasburg Railway on my trip. And yeah, so I picked up the paint troublesome truck while I was there. And again, it's a good item. I'm not going to spoil anything if you guys haven't seen that review I did. I posted a review of both the paint truck here and the troublesome truck in crates just a few days ago at this point. So if you guys going to want to go watch that, go ahead. So yeah, there's the paint truck. Again, pretty cool. I like it a lot. And let's go ahead and move on to something you guys haven't seen. So let's move on to something a bit more classic. And here we have the Wooden Railway Christmas Thomas. So yeah, this is an item I just never ended up getting. I always liked it. I like the little Christmas hat up here. It's pretty cute. So yeah, overall, just a mostly normal version of Thomas with the special Santa hat on it. This came in like 3 or 4 different multi-packs or sets or whatever. I just never ended up getting one. I don't really know why. I have the Percy variant of this with the hat, so I always kind of wanted to get Thomas. So now I have him. Basically, we went to a little antique shop, and they had some wooden railway stuff for sale in a cardboard box, just kind of sitting there near the floor. And this was the only wooden railway item that they had at the store that I didn't have, so I ended up picking him up. And I think he is overall pretty nice. Again, it's just a regular Thomas. The price is on there. It's like 18 bucks or something, which was, it's kind of expensive, but I don't really care. So yeah, that's Thomas. I like him a lot, and let's go ahead and move on. So our next item is this 2010 Fisher-Price Trackmaster Diesel, and this one is also really nice. Now, this was actually a gift from Noah. Basically, he just told us he'd be bringing a surprise item to give away at Strasburg. So we all went there, and he pulled this out of his bag, and he was like, well, anyone want this? Because I don't. And so no one else really showed too much interest, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And he said, all right, it's yours, and that was basically that. So now, this diesel is in my possession, and I think it's a really nice item. I like the diesel a lot, and yeah, overall it's in really good condition too. So again, thanks to Noah, really appreciate that. This is just a really nice model. So yeah, there is diesel. Continuing our trend with diesel, let's get into something a bit more expensive. And here we have Bachmann Grumpy Diesel. So this guy, oh man, where do I even start? He is awesome. So yeah, I got this at a hobby shop near Strasburg as well. They had a bunch of Bachmann stuff. I will throw up some footage of that, or if I haven't already, I'm not really sure how this video is going to be edited together. But anyway, here is the Bachmann Grumpy Diesel, and it is a fantastic item right here. So yeah, basically the history of this diesel here is that Bachmann finally made diesel back in, I want to say, either 2010 or 2011. And basically he had a really happy face. I'll show a picture up on screen right here. But basically no one liked that face really. And so finally, after years of people asking, they changed the face. Well, they didn't change it, but they just made a new face for it. And they re-released him as Grumpy Diesel. So as you can see there, officially this is the Bachmann Grumpy Diesel. And I love that face so much. It looks great. And yeah, I'm really happy Bachmann redid that face. So I'm glad to have Bachmann Grumpy Diesel here. He is a very nice item. He's very big, very bulky. And overall, I really like him a lot. Love the ladder detailing here. The side rods are very nice. And just all the detail on the side there. So yeah, that is a closer look at Grumpy Diesel. Again, a fantastic model. And I'm really happy to have him. So yeah, there is that. But that's not the only Bachmann engine I got. Here is Edward. So yeah, Edward is really good. It's hard to like keep him coupled together, like holding him up. So I'm just gonna take a look at him piece by piece here. So here is Bachmann's Edward model, and many people consider this to be one of, if not the best models Bachmann's ever produced for the Thomas range. I have to agree. I think Edward looks awesome. So there is a good look at the face there. It is definitely based off the model series. Really like that. And yeah, so of course, very accurate wheel configuration there. The bogey's really loose here. I don't really get why it's this loose, because I don't think we're going to be going around that sharp of a curve anytime soon. But, you know, still just a bit less movement, I think, would have been nice, so it doesn't like just kind of sling all over the place. But yeah, I'm not really the most experienced when it comes to reviewing Bachmann stuff, so I'm just kind of giving you guys a good look at him here. So yeah, and again, he's got all of this detail here at the front, just so nice looking. Edward's an awesome model. I mean, even like, just look at that tiny molded on whistle there. That's like an incredible detail. I'm kind of at a loss for words, just kind of admiring Edward here. So yeah, and then also, of course, I will move on to the tender. The tender looks super nice. It's really, really accurate. You got the tender door here, step ladders, lining the number 2, all of that, and then of course the 6 wheels here. Everything moves perfectly fine. And yeah, Edward is also an extremely fast model. I've already run him a little bit. And yeah, both of these are actually quite fast, but Edward especially, yeah. So anyway, again, there's a good look. And he's just so accurate. I love the Bachmann Thomas range. Really wish I had more of it. Fun fact, if you guys didn't know, because I don't really keep many updates on my Bachmann collection here on the channel. But I now have 10 Thomas Bachmann characters with including Edward and Diesel there. So yeah, maybe another collection video is on the way or something. Who knows? Yeah, I'll put Edward there. And also a quick look. Here's the box. So yeah, Bachmann Edward is always kind of in high demand from what I can tell. And I looked online just to compare some prices. And the Edward I got in the store was about 50 or 60 bucks cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay. So yeah, there is that. And now you guys have seen the thumbnail. There's one last item that I'm going to get into. So let's go ahead and quickly move all of this. So here's something I really never thought I'd review or even touch. But yeah, it is the Push Along Percy's Passenger Run set. And this is an All Engines Go item, a reboot item, whatever you want to call it. And it's definitely different. But yeah, so I got this at the Day Out with Thomas gift shop. They had a ton of these sets. They had the Percy's Passenger Run set alongside the other 2 sets in this kind of little batch here. They had I think it was Thomas at Crystal Caves or something, and then Diesel's Super Loop, I believe it was called. I didn't care for those, didn't really want them. But this is just something I thought would be kind of neat to review and just take a look at. So yeah, there's the box here, as you can see. And then on the side there's like all these reboot pictures of the reboot characters and stuff. And then there's what the set looks like on the back of the box, and then you got all the pieces and everything. It's a pretty simple set. I do believe it's meant to be more like a starter set. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and open everything up and do like a little mini review of basically. So just to kind of get my thoughts out there, this is the Percy in the set, and he's definitely different, but honestly not all bad. I know that there's still a lot of people who hate the reboot and anything to do with it, and I don't blame you for that at all. You know, you're free to have your opinions on that sort of thing. I just I'm indifferent to the reboot now, to be honest. I mean, I'm not really gonna buy everything or anything. This is just something cool, like, I guess not cool, but like something different enough to warrant me kind of wanting to just see it. So yeah, this is the Reboot Percy. This is the push along model, and I actually do not I don't mind the design here at all. I think the Reboot push along toys, for what they are super accurate to the show. And if you enjoy that, well, hey, good for you. But yeah, I mean, I don't really hate Percy's design here or anything. It's definitely different, but I like how it's kind of shaped and all. It's very different. Again, I've said that a lot, but it is. And yeah, I'm not opposed to it, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Percy does not have too much detail here. There's like no cab lining. You know, you got the 3 stripes on the boiler. There's a dome and a whistle. That's pretty much it. So yeah, Percy is very simplistic. Like, obviously, it's scaled down for a 2D animated show. But yeah, overall, I don't mind this Percy model at all. And that face, I'm sorry, I love this face so much. Yeah, and I'm sure that conveys some of you hearing me talk about reboot items, but here we are. And something interesting that I want to point out is the faces here, and they're actually very different. So this is a stock standard push-along Percy. This is something you probably would have gotten if this set was produced 2 years ago, like just a stock standard version of Percy. But yeah, this is very interesting. I love how they're changing the faces up. And basically how they do this is it's only just like the circle here for the face and then just a nose on it. And then they just print on whatever facial expression they want. And I love that approach, honestly. Honestly, I think it makes for really expressive faces and honestly just a lot of different faces. So yeah, if you look, like, for every set or pack that Percy is in, he's got a different face, and I actually think that's a pretty good marketing move. Like, if you want a stock standard Percy, you gotta go out and, like, buy one singularly, and I think, honestly, I'm not opposed to that. So yeah, this is, like I said, the stock standard Percy. I've said that a lot now. Holy cow. But anyway, this is the only reboot push-along I've ever managed to see in stores. I don't know what it is, but it feels like my stores are just allergic to stocking this stuff. So I can barely get my hands on any reboot push-along stuff without buying it online. But yeah, this is the only ever push-along reboot item I've seen in stores. And it was like the last one, too, in Walmart, so I bought them. And now, these are the only 2 push-along reboot items I have. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look more at the set. So now, basically, just for a quick look around the set, Percy is hauling this coach here that's been in a couple other sets before, but the basic gimmick here is you click down on the coach and it becomes like a mail car of sorts, even though it doesn't really fully work on this side, but it's still, you know, you can still tell what it is. There's like mail and parcels and stuff, and click it again, it becomes a coach. It's pretty cool. I like the little gimmick. I mean, you know, it's nice. It adds a playability feature. I like that. So yeah, Percy can come along here just around the set, just like that. And then he goes around. This set barely fits on my review table, by the way. But yeah, I mean, there's another little junction here where you can obviously extend the track if you wanted to. You go around here, switch the points, and then come back to the station. The station's a pretty nice piece. It's pretty small, but I mean, again, I think it's all right. This is also like reused from another set, I believe. So there's that. I mean, again, it's just nice. It's pretty accurately scaled, I think, but yeah. Percy can go to the station, he comes around, and then this track's also a very nice blue color, I should mention. I like that a lot. And then switch the points there, and Percy comes up around the back, and then there's like a little hill, and then you come down. So that's the set, and yeah, it's simple, you know, it's for young kids, basically. I mean, I like, it's not just a simple circle at that, but yeah, overall, it's just, you know, pretty nice. This hill is like a different green color, and then you got these like supports here. These have been reused from the past few years of different sets and such. But yeah, that is the Percy's Passenger Run set. So that's everything I got at Strasburg. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, that's all I got to say for this video. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and have a great day. Max Month here 1516, signing out.